Hey, I wanted to take a moment and just speak to you candidly about things like worry, guilt, jealousy, depression, anxiety. If you've ever felt any of those things, especially when you've got a big decision in front of you, it all falls under one word: fear. Fear is a very misunderstood emotion. Over 40 years ago, I was asked to put together a program helping police officers embrace fear in scary life and death situations. It changed their lives overnight. And I never forgot that. And I now have offered that for the last 40 years to the public, and it's called Leap of Faith, 3.5 days long. It has changed the lives of people from all over the world that come here in the Northwest to take this program. And now I want to offer it to you. It is a $700, 3.5 day, very meaty course that we're giving it away for $97. That's right. Why? Because I want to make an impact in your life. That's more important than anything else. I know that the impact I make in your life, you'll pay it forward to make the impact in others. And that is key. So come and learn what Gandhi and Mother Teresa and Martin Luther King and Nelson Mandela all knew about that walk through the darkness into the light, where fear is born, but you're not meant to stay there. If you're being held hostage by your own mind, time to break free and be free completely. If you're thinking about life, you're not living life. And remember, in order to have what you've never had, you're going to have to do what you've never done. Find the link below and click on it, and it starts the minute you press on that link. Your life will begin. I hope to see you there. What this program is about, and let's go back a couple steps, it's really about this one word that tends to manipulate and enslave all of humanity. How many of you ever experienced that? At least once in your life. There's three kinds of people. People who make things happen, people who watch things happen, and people who say, what happened? Because you're either thinking about life or you're living life.
My name is Stephen Snow. I'm retired. I'm just finishing the Ignite seminar. I really would love the world and all the people that can possibly do this to do it, because I believe it's a life-changing event.
My name is Michael Nebaker. I'm a fundraiser for Operation Smile. I had an epiphany last night in this session that was one of the most transformational experiences of my life. That could not ever possibly come from a textbook. Jeff has a keen, bright mind. He is a student of knowledge, and so he has acquired a lot of information. And out of that information comes incredible wisdom coupled with a passion for humanity. He's a true humanitarian.
My name is Melvin. I run several businesses in Asia. Before I came, I always liked fear because I thought that every time I felt fearful, that meant that, that's my cue to go for it. But this event, strangely enough, I realized that a lot of these fears that I invited in my life were self-created. So what I learned here really settled me, it calmed me, and allowed me to move forward in my life towards creating and doing the things that I really want to do, instead of letting this fear and this constant challenge of fear just run my life. So I found this very liberating. I think it'll serve me very well, finally allow me to do the things that I want to do in my life. So highly recommend this program for anyone who wants to overcome fear, understand fear, and not let fear run their lives and program their lives.
There's no such thing as a program, a book, a CD, a downloadable message that will change your life. How many of you have taken one other program before this one? Now here's the reputation of this program. That won't happen here. Because this is not going to be an academic program with somebody who looks like they know a lot in the front of the room going to be lecturing you. Because you're going to learn the way that I've taught for the last 40 years, and that's the way I learned. Life will be your teacher. How many of you ever been really passionate, and then after a certain period of time, it just fades away? Passion is not enough. How many people do you think I've worked with this? Is I've got passion, I'm ready to go sit on fire, but they don't have the skill set to implement it. What I decided to do is put together a program that would get to the root of this. They got the best tools, they got the best systems, and they have the wherewithal and the ability to go into their internal limited thinking and change it. Because if you want anything bad enough, you're going to have to change something if it's not happening. Pain is an experience. Suffering is a choice. And it's a perception. And that's the good news.
So my name is Connie Ballou, and I've been a hand therapist for 37 years. I'm an occupational therapist, so I've been in healthcare forever. And I'm really good at taking care of other people, but not always really good at taking care of me. I was here 17 years ago. I went to his Leap of Faith, which was the most life-changing thing I ever did. And I thought, you know, if Jeff's doing it, I'm going. When I talk about Jeff, I just think, where do all of his other organs fit? Because his heart is so big that it just must take up his whole chest cavity. I'm ready to go out and conquer the world right now, and it's because of this course and the people here, and Jeff is just amazing.
And now I understand why God put me there, so I could be here and leave you with some breadcrumbs so that if you ever hit that dark place, you can climb your way out, and let's get on with it and change the world and not be stuck in this minutia. And at the end of our life, when that rest in peace dash is all done, you don't ask that question, what if I did it wrong? What if it wasn't about the cash flow? What if it wasn't about the soulmate? What if it wasn't about all the stuff on my wants and my don't wants that I've been avoiding trying to go after? What if it wasn't about any of that? What if something else was missing? You're not going to ask that question at the end of your life, and that's why you're here. And so it is.